All right, y'all. So I am writing out everything for my trip. Sorry. Everything that I'm gonna need for my trip. Um, Sleep system, cooking, hydration, clothing, safety, food, electronics. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna cut over to the piece of paper that I wrote out so you guys can see all the stuff that I wrote out. This is just me brainstorming of some things that an idea of what I think I should have for a 2-day trip. And so as y'all can see right here, sleep system. I already got the bag. But I'm gonna get a new sleeping bag. The one that I have is, I wanna buy some quality equipment. But I already have the pack. I just bought a Maring Top 75 liter. Yeah, Maring Top 75 liter. So this is new pack. That's really the newest thing that I have here in my sleep system. I'm gonna get all brand new, better quality bag, tent, pad, but this has been upgraded, so this is good. It's gonna do everything that I needed to do. Pillow, so this number is the estimate to what it is with what I have here. So the bag that I have and this pad and this bag, plus all these other things that I may be missing, roughly around that, but this is all gonna change. So this weight is definitely gonna go down. As far as the sleep system, this is gonna be very light actually, because the pack is for, I believe 4.5 pounds. And I just found some new stuff on Amazon. A lot of lightweight sleeping bags and stuff. So this will be very much lighter, and that's why I'm glad I'm writing everything out. So this will be lighter than this. Cooking. All right, I still haven't got the stove. I need a stove, a little backpack stove. If I can get a pot or a skillet, it doesn't really matter. Preferably I can get some sort of set, but if not, I prefer a skillet and maybe like a cup or whatever that I can boil with. But a pot and a skillet, hopefully I can get these two together. They all are. It's a good knife, fork, and spoon. And my goal is to use paper plates, so that would be another thing attached to that as far as what I would eat on. So I would eat off a paper plate. So we just add that into the cooking thing. All right. And that is probably gonna be more or less on point, 2 pounds. 2 pounds, maybe, yeah, I'll say roughly 2 pounds. Depending on the equipment that I get. So this is gonna be interesting. Okay, hydration. This, I already have this, a 2-liter bladder. I have the 2-liter bladder. I need to get a liter water bottle and some sort of filter to go with my water, so that way, if I come across any fresh water sources, I can filter out my water. So in total, with these things filled up, this 2-liter and this 1-liter is 7.8 pounds. With the filter as well, just on the side. But this is everything together as far as hydration. Hydration is kind of like heavy because it's water. You gotta have water. Gotta have water to eat, and you gotta have water to just drink and stay hydrated. Clothing. This may change. I'm pretty sure I might round this up to 3 pounds. But socks, long sleeve, rain jacket, beanie, fairly simple. I don't think I would need it. As long as I got a long sleeve and a beanie, I should be fine. And that's for clothing. Safety, very, very important. This is the lighter and the ferro rod kind of cancel each other out a little bit, but this is more of like an emergency. So I just want to be able to have that in my pack. But I may not pack it with me when I go do whatever I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be using the stove, so with the lighter, so I won't necessarily need the ferro rod. I would probably put that with my bushcraft pack that I'm gonna start putting together. So that would be that. But for safety, first aid kit, gotta have satellite communicator, very, very important. I don't wanna do anything off trail or going anywhere too far without, especially, 1 day, 2 days, it don't matter. It's just peace of mind. So, and that's an investment as well, because those devices are not cheap. So, gonna get a quality satellite communicator. A little whistle. It may not be something that's important, but always good to have that. And also, depending where I'm at, I'll probably add bear spray or a bear can or whatever that is with the food and stuff. But as far as just safety, headlamp, I do actually have a headlamp. It's rechargeable. So yeah, I'm just kind of like checking off the things that I know that I have. This is going to be changed out. This tent is going to be changed out for something lighter. And I'll probably get a new pad too. So all these things will be brand new and almost like ultralight, but not too ultralight, but definitely light for sure. And the footprint, of course, I have to get that, and the pillow. So this is gonna determine how good my trip is, and I know that for a fact. So that's why this is so important for me to change out what I have and get something more newer, more lighter. Because we want this to be not as light as it can possibly be without sacrificing comfort. So this is the most important thing that I'm focused on as far as buying everything. These are going to be the first things that I purchase. And the next big thing that I feel I have to purchase is that satellite communicator. That, and maybe that power bank is very important. Just some things that I know that are just very important: a satellite communicator, an effective sleep system, that power bank. Yeah. So those are the things that I know need to be decent, up quality, not nothing, good quality equipment. So yeah, headlamp, multi-tool. I feel like that can be used kind of like an emergency, and also you just never know when you're gonna need it. If I feel like I don't need it, then I probably won't bring it, but I probably want this to be like a part of my base kit, because this is a base kit that I'm building up. The food will change. All these things will eventually change. I'll be able to simplify it soon and get more simplified packs layered up. So, but this is just my idea for a 2-day trip, and making sure that everything is being covered. What didn't I go over? Right, as you can see, looks first aid, headlamp, multi-tool lighter, bug spray, sunscreen, you know, just protect yourself, and make sure somebody can contact you. Food, something simple, breakfast, oatmeal, couple packs of those. It's planned out for a 2-day trip. First dinner, rice and chicken breasts, snacks, trail packs, maybe 8 of those, maybe 6 to 8 of those, 1 ounce. And dinner number 2 and the backup are dehydrated meals. And obviously electronics, power bank, cables, phone, speaker, GoPro. Gonna need all of that. And you know, batteries and all that good stuff. So this is what I've been working on. I don't know what I didn't go through. I think that's pretty much everything, but getting my sleep system together, this is the most crucial part of this, because I want this system to work in the winter, in the summer, in the fall. I want this system to work and have flexibility within the seasons. So it being light is something that I'm willing to compromise, but at the same time I'm not, right? Because you can't carry what you can't carry, right? If you can't carry it, you can't carry it. So again, new equipment will be bought. I feel like every season you probably need a different type of equipment, but this is gonna be the 3 to 4 season type sleep system. And again, I also will be making a bushcraft setup, so that's gonna be fun, and that's gonna bring the ferro rod in there, and then we're gonna get some we're gonna do the axe and all of that stuff, so that's gonna be good. But this is just a simple 2-day backpacking pack plan, I guess, or like a pack layout, you know, just like a checklist of all the things that I still have to get. You know, a couple of these things I still have to get, but this is the first thing that I'm focused on. All these things can be gotten over time. There's some things that I already have, so it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really fun. Very fun on this trip, and just planning it all together. I don't know where I'm going, but I just want to make sure I have my systems in check. So if you have any ideas on where I should go, let me know. I am in LA County, so I'm thinking going to BLM land. Somewhere where I can hike in, because this is a backpacking trip, so I want to hike in at least 2 to 3 miles to the campsite. Nothing too crazy, but that is the goal. This is my first solo backpacking trip, so and this is all the things that I'm working on that I gotta get, that I'll have all lined up pretty soon, and more videos. What I am gonna do is give you guys a video of the Marring top, the bag that I just got. It's really, really nice, and I'm gonna show you guys the day pack that I got. I ended up getting 2 packs, so I'm gonna show you the 35 liter and the 75 liter that I bought. So that's gonna be the next video. But thank you guys for watching. Stay in tune. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe when you see these videos. That would be great. So just hit me up. Don't feel free to make your way in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys.